encourage you to visit Somalia and see yourself the situation. I'm sure there are so many good signs of progress, and the place is not as the media portrayed. There are so many positive developments. There are so many opportunities. There are so many people are making themselves an effort to bring about change, and but we can sustain that change, and we can make that change meaningful with people with his skills, with leadership skills, with strong educational background, people who are properly trained, and I'm sure, having seen the number of Somali students here, I'm sure you will have your share. Thank you, Dr. Ahmed, for receiving me here today. I'm very much happy to come to your school and see the quality of education you're offering, how busy you are to produce the future leaders of this nation, but also for our nation, Somalia. I am sure that you are not only getting the children to the classrooms, but you are also giving quality education. I'm aware this is one of the best tutor schools in the UK, not only in the UK but also in the world. I hope that the children you teach here or you produce here will make to the few of the top universities here in the UK and the world, and they will contribute socially, economically, and politically in their original communities like Somalia. We are proud that you are teaching the largest Somali students in this area, and as we have said, because of the improvement in education, also that has contributed to the improvement of security and stability and peace and in the neighborhood. That is the blessing of God, but also you made a good effort. Keep your nice effort. You will always have my support, and I'm here delighted to hear that you're also interested to travel to Somalia. We will make sure that that visit will take place orderly, and I will make sure to make the necessary arrangements on the ground. God bless you, and see you soon, inshallah. macallimiin Soomaaliyeed oo intooda badan la sheegay halkaan wax ku barteen meel kale wax ku barteen waa huba waxaas oo dad ah oo wax baranaya inay ku jiraan hogaamiyaashii mustaqbalka iyo dadkii raggii iyo gabdhihii daruufta adag ee ama amni ama siyaasadeed ama bulsho ama dhaqaale ee wadan ku jira ka saari lahaa hooyooyinkana runtii waxaan ku faraxsanahay dadaalkooda muuqda intaan oo maamooyina wixii daba taagihiin waa caruurtoodii waxayna rabaan in caruurtooda si waxtar leh wax u bartaan dabcan waxa aan lagu dadaalin waxtar ma yeeshaan dadaalkiina insha Allah ilaahayna waa idinka abaal siinaya waana ku guuleysanaysiin dadaalka hal wado meeshaan waa meel oo runtii daruuftoodii adag tahay waxaa la yiri howlan loo maxal jiray aan howl loo deeynin runtii ma qabsoonto dabcan hooyooyinku adduunkan waxay ka yihiin maxaan ku dhahaa laf dhabar ka yihiin dabcan hooyadu waa tii rususha dhashay oo nabiyada dhashay oo hogaamiyaasha adduunka dhashay oo ka soo qabo China oo intaas soo bilyana dadkii fikireen isku hayo hooyooyina dhalay maraykanka oo eber ahoo qaaradan jirin dadkii aasaasay hooyooyinaa dhalay nabi maxamed hooyaa dhashay yacni adduunkan qof kasta oo bedela hooyaa dhashay I hope in dadkii dalkeena bedeli lahay oo duruufta uu ku jiro wax ka qaban lahaa inaad dhabarkiin ilaahay ka soo saaro inaad ku dadaashaan runtii annaga waa la socotaan maanta meelaan article aan ku akhrinayay gabar yar oo Soomaaliyeed ee qoraysay leedahay kaligeeyaan ka ahaa Soomaali marka cabaar markii burcadbadeed iyo argagixisay iyo balaayo markii la sheegaa la yiri war macalinka soo caaytama xoogaa sensitivity oo qaado wuxuu yiri yaa Soomaalida ku jira si xishood ku jiray gabadhu gacanta kor ugu taagtay ahab wixii hadda ka dambeeyay idinkoon xishoonaynin oo proud ah inaad gacanta taagtiin mar gabadhu waa gabar oo xishoonaysa waxay leedahay markii la yiraahdo Soomaaliya picturekeeda meel caws oo dusty oo jahwareersan oo gurdumsan oo qarfac oo inta internet google garaysa no it didn't used to be like this waa qurxanaa jirtay fiiri caasimadana la jir marka dad oo ku faana waxay ahaan jireen waxa ka fiican dad ku faana waxay yihiin ahab inaan ku faano ii sheegeen waxaan nahay riyaan leenahay riyadeena waxay tahay in adduunka meel fiican aan ugu jirno geeska Afrikaan joogno han waxaan ahaan jirnay inaan hogaamino oo aan ciidanka ugu xoog badan iyo madaxda ugu cad ama ugu hogaaminta fiican iyo maxaan ku dhahaa magaalooyinka adduunka ugu nabad badan magaalooyinkeena ahaan jireen waxaas baa soo marnay haddana ka fiican aan gaari karnaa dabcan waa hab qaladaadkan soo marnay inaan ku celcelin oo aan wax ka barano hore aan u socono hadda wadankii sida la socotaan dawladda dadaalay wada horumar ka jira challenges iyo culeysyo iyo jahwareer badan waa jira laakiin jahwareerkaas kuwa idinka iyo Soomaalida dhamaan iyo madaxda dawladaba qalbi jibinaya ama dib u dhac dadaalkooda ku keenaya ma ahan hore loo soconaa hadii Ilaahay yiraahdo idinka waxa la idinka rabaa wadankii aad ka timaadeen yani si xoog badan aad ugu warqabtaan inaad ka warqabtaan waxa ugu muhiimsan waxay tahay carruurta halka aad ku dhashaan inaad badbaadisiin inaad ayagoo tayo leh oo wax yaqaan oo door fiican bulshadooda ka qaadan kara wadanka wax u tiri kara aad celisaan dabcan wixii soo qaxiyay oo soo kala diray waa garanaysaan qabyaaladu ah subject of conversation meesha inuu soo noqon wax laga hadla qabyaaladu soo noqon walaakiin wax lagu tartamo oo la hadal haayo inuu noqdo qofku ka wax barasho badan yahay qofku ka dadaal badan yahay qofku ka grade fiican yahay qofku yani jaamacadaha ama sheegay subjectiyada ugu fiican oo barto waa idinku mahad celinaya waana aad ugu mahadsantii waa idinku dhiirigelinay maanta inaan isla joogno waa ku faraxsanahay I hope in socodkeena iyo raadkeena isku badan doono si joogtaan idin soo booqan doono you are welcome thank you very much gabdhayahow dadaalkeena sii wada
lots of thanks to our great ambassador Abdullah Muhammad Ali. Mashallah, as I know, he's graduated, rather he got master degree from Oxford University. So he knows the value of education. This is the reason that Alhamdulillah on the day of ceremony in Parliament he came. Even we gave the invitation to ambassador of Burma because one of Burmese girl made world record. We gave official invitation to ambassador of Pakistan, and even the 3 world records are made by Pakistani students, but still none of them came. Why? Because they don't have the value of education. And I can say proudly, by grace of Allah, Somali nation loves education, and Somali nation just dies for education. One is to love and one is to die. There is a big difference because so many people love so many things, but they don't sacrifice their life for that. But Alhamdulillah, by grace of Allah, I have seen here the Somali, especially Somali mothers, they die for the education of their children. Alhamdulillah, their children are going to very high universities. Like Sister Safia, even she is not British qualified. Clearly, she is qualified from Somalia, but as her own English is not so good. But Alhamdulillah, she has qualified her children to very high caliber universities. Like her one son is studying medicine in the 2nd year in King's College, which is very high status college. Her one son is engineer, and other children are in the queue to go to the high universities. Alhamdulillah, this is blessing of Allah. Why? Because she worked over the years. This is one example. Otherwise, all mothers sitting here from morning up to evening, just waiting for their children, this sacrifice will never go unrewarded. Inshallah, one day your children will become the source of blessing, source of peace and comfort of your eyes, and not for this dunya, but inshallah, when we will die, we will see these children doing great jobs, great things, blessed things in the world. That will be source of comfort in the akhirah as well. And inshallah, we will get high status because of these children in this life as well as a life in the akhirah. And inshallah, by grace of Allah, my brother Abdullah, he will get blessing as well. Why? Because he is loving education. This is the reason he is jumping here and there how to improve education. And I think the role of an ambassador is not just to go to the parties and have tea and have lunch and have dinner and have ceremonies, but how to make the name of the country best. And you know, today the best tool in the world is education. Through education you can do anything. And he is, alhamdulillah, loving education, and he is dying for education as well. Otherwise, as I told you, we called many ambassadors, okay, and out of all those only one came. That means and it doesn't mean the other ambassadors are not qualified. They are qualified, but they are selfish. They don't have the value for education. And alhamdulillah, I think the president of Somalia has made the right choice to put right person in London, because at the moment Somalia is in the growing position. Somalia is struggling to survive. In this time, if Somalia will have ambassadors like Abdullah Muhammad Ali, I am sure that one day Somalia will be out of all crises. And not only out of crisis, by grace of Allah, Somalia will be helping the neighboring countries in education, health, and so many other things. So may Allah bless him and Somalian government and all us, and may Allah let us carry on our mission forever. Jazakallah.
Hooyaday say igu soo tacbishay qof oo I don't have no words for it, wallahi. Waxay ii suubisay 4 hours meel ii fadhisaa, 8 hours usually meesha ii fadhisaa sugaysaa inaa wax lifekeyga keeno, wax kasta ee ii suubisay, wallahi wax aa ku sharfa ma haystii. Instead inaa education fiican leh inaa keeno. Hooyaday plus way jiran tahay, saacad ay ka soo kacdo ma arkin hooyo oo saas suubiso. I wish hooyaday Jannat al-Firdaus ilaahay inuu u geeyo. I'll start with my kabit. Saddex walxaatood da ku taal Dr. Nazir Allah ku darajeeyo. Da'yartaan oo wax baray Dr. Nazir Allah ku darajeeyo. Degreega da'yartaan ay helayaan Dr. Nazir Allah ku darajeeyo. Da'yarta Soomaaliyeed inay dalkan darajo ka gaaraan Dr. Nazir Allah ku darajeeyo. 3 important factors which we hope Allah blesses Dr. Nazir with. Firstly, the young age groups which he has supported and has also strengthened their abilities to do well in their education. Secondly, the various grades which he has helped many children to achieve. Thirdly, we hope the young Somali students become successful in this country. Inshallah. Say mashallah.
when one of our student, Zulfikar Mansoor Ali, did 35 A-levels. The British record was 7 A-levels. As you know, that to go to normal university, you have to do 3 A-levels. For good universities, 4 A-levels. For Oxford or Cambridge, the best universities, 5 or 6 A-levels. The British record was 7 A-levels A-star. So Zulfikar Mansoor Ali jumped from 7 to 35 A-levels straightway. The second world record was made by Talal Almas, 26 GCSEs. The third record was made also by Talal Almas. In the first year college, he did 9 A-levels and he achieved all A stars, 9 A stars in the first year. Normally A-level is done in 2 years. Also in 4 A-levels, he got full 100% in 24 papers. Normally, you know, an error is to human. Very intellectual people sometimes make just human errors. But by grace of Allah, in all 24 papers, Talal Almas did not make any single mistake. The fourth record was made by our student Onaisa Naing. She did 13 GCSEs A star and 1 A in the age of 14. And now this year, 2 of our students are clearly making world records, 2 more world records. One is Talal Almas, who is doing another 9 A-levels, and hopefully he will get all 9 A stars. And I have offered him all together, there will be 18 A-levels A star. In a similar way, Onaisa is doing another 10 GCSEs. So altogether, after this exam, in the age of 15, she will get 15 GCSEs, 23 GCSEs A star and 1 A. So at the moment, Talal Almas is here, please, with big applause. He is holding 2 world records, and in this June, the result is coming in August. By grace of Allah, he will be holding 3rd world record and 50,000 pounds. Already I have offered him 10,000 because of the 2 world records. Also, Onaisa will make 2nd world record by achieving 23 GCSEs A star 1A. And she has already got 5,000, so she will be offered another 5,000. Also, this year, probably there will be 1 more world record. My son Saifullah has already done 9 GCSEs, and if he will get all 9 A stars, already he is holding 4 GCSEs 2 A star 2A. If he will complete all, if he will do all 9 GCSEs A star in year 8, that will be another world record. Otherwise, in November, he will definitely break the world record of Onaisa. So by grace of Allah, you know, in the British Parliament, I clearly made announcement in my speech on 12 May that by grace of Allah, from now onward, only best tutor students will be able to break or make new world records. No one else will be able to beat best tutors. So these achievements have not been obtained only by Dr. Nazir, but for these achievements, my staff is equally partner. My family is equally partner. All you guys and parents are equally partner, because in throughout Best Tutors journey, your cooperation have been with us. So no single man can do something special. There are some people like Professor William Maxwell, but clearly Dr. Nazir can't do alone all these achievements. And also along with these achievements, by grace of Allah, you know, today Ambassador of Somalia was here to give official invitation to visit Somalia. Why? Because Somalian government wants to get help in education from me. 2 days before, I'm sorry, not from me, from Best Tutors. Okay, from Best Tutors, all of you. And 2 days before, President of Muslim League, Mr. Zubair Gul, came to see me with one of his friends to give official invitation from Government of Pakistan to do the same thing to help the Government of Pakistan in education. Also, 2 days before, we got call from Oman. As you know, on award ceremony in the British Parliament, there were 14 guests from Oman to attend our ceremony. So while they went back, when they went back, they talked loudly and big talk about Best Tutors. So the personal secretary of Sheikh Adil, who is Director of Health in Oman, she found and she pleaded Dr. Kamal to send Dr. Aman even for 1 day, so that the government wants to discuss for health projects and for education. So by grace of Allah, this is a big pride. And yesterday, Dr. Adil, who is the friend of Governor of Punjab, Chaudhry Muhammad Sarwar, he phoned me personally that Governor of Punjab, Chaudhry Muhammad Sarwar, wants to see me as soon as possible. So I clearly said that I have already made arrangements to go to Somalia to see the president and to help improve education over there. So I will accept the invitation of Punjab government, Pakistan government, and Oman after I finish the visit of Somalia. Also, as you know, that I visited Azad Kashmir, my country, from 19 up to 2nd of June. So by grace of Allah, in this short time, the government of Azad Kashmir, Prime Minister himself just handed over the system of education of Kashmir to me to upgrade, and Alhamdulillah, 1 week I spent to upgrade the system of 3 schools. Why? Because in that short time I could not jump throughout Azad Kashmir. Perhaps I upgraded 3 schools, and continuously, even every morning after prayer, I just phone there and just get feedback and give new instructions. So Alhamdulillah, by grace of Allah, with your cooperation, with your efforts, all of the staff, all of the parents, all of the children, students, Best Tutor is getting such high name and standards that inshallah we will be able to change the history of education in the world. By the blessed personality in education of Professor Maxwell, we will soon open projects, charitable educational projects in Somalia and Nigeria. And soon after, these projects will be spreaded by blessing of Allah throughout Africa. So, to be honest, I tell you the truth, with hard work, you guys are not just changing your future, but you are capable of changing the future of the world. So all of you promise to put day and night together, work hard for humanity, work hard for the future of the world, not just for your own immediate future. Why? Because we have to live for the world. We have to live for the peace in the world. We have to eliminate the war from the world. Also, inshallah, Best Tutor will help in Africa to eliminate the hunger and thirst by opening projects for water. Alhamdulillah, by help of one big charity, Ibada, Best Tutor has already worked hard to open 9 boreholes. From each borehole, 100,000 people are drinking water. Although Best Tutor helped only in one, but that project was appreciated by Somali community throughout the world in such a way that the Somali TV channels, Royal TV, Universal TV, Somali National TV, and which is the fourth one? What's the name of the fourth one? Somali channel, and also the printed media. They helped to raise money for 9 more projects. So Alhamdulillah, 900,000 people are drinking water from these boreholes. So I'm telling this example that if you just do little bit for goodness, God just spreads it more. So inshallah, if we will open one school in Somalia and one in Nigeria, I'm pretty sure that these projects will be upgraded and will be spread very, very soon by blessing of Allah, as it has happened already. In a similar way, inshallah, soon we will spread education, the best international standard education in Pakistan at no cost of poor people. I mean, because the standard will be high, so in every school there will be double system, that rich people will pay, poor people will get scholarship. Also, maybe many people don't know about stem cell therapy. Stem cell therapy is a very new technique to treat cancer. So Best Tutor is working with very very close collaboration with Germany and China to upgrade the technology and to provide it to Dubai, Oman and Pakistan. Unfortunately, in Britain, because of ethical reason, this research is not allowed. So we can't research in Britain. So we have to research in Germany and in China. In stem cell therapy, the pioneer is Spain. The second country is Germany, and the third is China. So the biggest scientist of Germany in stem cell therapy is Dr. Oliver. We are working in close relationship with Dr. Oliver, and at the moment to provide stem cell therapy for one patient from Germany to Dubai, it costs 90,000 pounds. This therapy is so polite, so kind and so nice that only with one injection, like a normal injection, the person is treated. And surprising thing is, I tell you, what is stem cell therapy? You know the umbilical cord between the mom and the child, that contains a blood. That blood is stored and processed, and that is called stem cell. So after a special procedure, that is injected, and one injection can remove all sort of cancers. So this will be a pride to Best Tutors that we are providing this stem cell therapy technology to 4 different countries, at the moment 3 different countries in the world. 2, we are working very close for Dubai and Oman, but in Pakistan we will provide soon. But the problem is, to provide in Pakistan, there is a big hindrance. Why? Because existing chemotherapy, the people who are holding this chemotherapy, they will not allow us to introduce in Pakistan easily. Why? Because their billions of technology will be rubbish if stem cell therapy is introduced. And probably in Britain, the same reasons are there, that they don't want to destroy their existing technology, so they are making excuses of ethical grounds that the research on human cells in Britain is not allowed. As you know, umbilical cord is just wasted if it is not used. So these are not we are not taking the cells from the live person, but these are the disposable cells. But still, the research is not allowed.